Good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have seen the control data flow graph. So, in this class, we are going to see about the assembly linking loading. So, assembly and linking are the last step in the compilation process. So, they turn a list of instructions into an image of programs built in memory. So, loading actually puts the program in memory so that it can be executed. So in this section, we survey the basic technique required for assembly linking to help us the understanding the complete compilation and loading process. So the program generation from compilation through loading. So the first step is the high level language code. The second one is compiler. The third one is assembly code. The fourth one is assembler. The fifth one is object code. The sixth one is linker. The seventh one is executable binary. The last one is loader, and the last step is executions. Okay. So this process is often hidden from as a compilation commands that do everything required to generate an executable program. So the compilers do not directly generate a machine code, but instead create an instruction level program in the form of human readable assembly language. So generating assembly language rather than the assembly binary instructions frees the compilers writers from the details externalities to the compilation process, which includes the instruction format as well as the exact address of the instruction and the data. So the assembler's job is to translate the symbolic to assembly language statements into bit level representation of instruction known as object code. The assembler takes care of instruction formats and does part of its job of translating labels into addresses. So however, since the program may be built from the many files and the final steps in determining the addresses of instruction and data are performed by linker, which produces an executable binary file. The file may not be necessarily be located in the CPU's memory, however, unless the linker happens to create executable directly in RAM. So the simplest form of assembler assumes that the starting address of the assembly language program has been specified by the programmer. So the addresses in such a program are known as absolute addresses. So however, in many cases, particularly when we are creating executable out of several component files, we do not want to specify the starting addresses for all the modules before assembly. So if we did, we would have to determine before assembly not only the length of the each program in memory, but also order in which they would be linked into that program. So most assembler therefore allow us to relative addresses by specifying at the start of the file that the origin assembly language module is to be computed later. The addresses within a module are then computed relative to the start of the module. The linker is then responsible for translating the relative addresses into addresses. Then what is meant by assembler? So the labels make an assembly process more complex, but they are most important abstraction provided by the assembler. So the labels let the programmers avoid worrying about the locations and the instructions of the data. So label processing require making two passes. The first pass scans code to determine the address of the each label. Second pass assembles the instruction using label values computed in the first pass. Okay. So in this slide we are having the symbol table that is built during the first pass. The second table is built scanning from the first instruction to last. So the program location counter not used to execute the program, only to the assigned memory location to labels. So the start of the first pass, the PLC is set to program starting address, and the assembler looks at the first line. After examining the lines, the assembler updates the PLC to the next location. So at the end of the first pass, the assembler rewinds to the beginning of the assembly language to make a second pass. During the second pass, when a label is found, the label is to look at the symbol table, the value substituted to the appropriate place in the instruction. Okay, so the ARM assembler supports one pseudocode that is particular to the ARM instruction set. In other architectures, the address would be loaded into the registers by reading it to from memory location. The ARM does not have an instruction that it load an effective address, so the assembler supplies the ADR pseudo opcode to create the address in the registers. It does not using add or subtract instruction to generate the address to loaded the registers relative program relative are numeric, but its assembly to a single instruction more complicated address calculation must be explicitly programmed. Okay, so the last one is the common object file format carries along the simple table for using debugging. Okay, so in this class we have seen the assemblers linker. Next class we are going to see the linker concept. Thank you.